There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And, of course, LeBron James. A part of this lineup, we'll see how they do without him.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Stolen by Durant. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Cunningham outside. 5 on the clock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And so Houston again turning it over. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Smart with the steal. Jumps up. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Smart can turn the momentum with something as simple as a steal. Sometimes that's all you need.
Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. On the wing, Doncic. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. A slow start here for Houston in this one. Looking for the first basket of the game. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning, defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Here's KD. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Cunningham outside. Pass to Eason. They need this. Banked in off the glass.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Rockets trailed by 5. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it. And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
And here's Cunningham. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. And a foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Now on the line for Los Angeles.
Right side, Adebayo.
Number 3.
Here's Eason. Excellent D there from Hill.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
To the paint. It's stolen by McGrady. Back to KD. Stolen by Smart. Doncic with it. He's picked up by KD. Leonard with no one around. And it's off from three-point range. Leonard with the steal. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
40 seconds left to play in the first. Now here is Hill. A 3. Drills the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Adebayo. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
And it's been so much fun watching Adebayo up his game, making himself into a star and a big part of this offense.
Tries from 16. A 3 from Leonard. And so it's Los Angeles, headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights.
Houston 6.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back over to you, Kevin.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Nevitz got his first basket.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Pass to Reeves. Down low. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
Here's Finney-Smith. Back to McGrady. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
When guys are moving the ball and as a fan.
And nice slash to the basket from Dinwiddie, showing off that nice knack for scoring.
Cunningham left side. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Reeves outside. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And the three ball is good. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them. So both teams making some changes here. Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GMs.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
Cunningham outside. Eason with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Now into lineup for Los Angeles. Number 5.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Leonard on the wing. Three-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
And he makes all 3. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Here's Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Gutsy stuff in there by Cade.
It's his first trip to the line. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
On the wing, Cephalosha. Inside. And they double up Cunningham. They get it back. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Ayton in the corner. Outside Leonard. From deep three-point land. The long distance 3 is buried. Leonard's got 11.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Cunningham outside, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And Doncic throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's KD. Back to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it inside.
And great ball handling and control on the move. A couple things that elevate Adebayo as a big man.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to Leonard. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And that concludes the first half. Lakers lead by 14. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Rockets trailed by 14. Shepard with the ball. To the left wing. Back to McGrady. 6 to shoot. They double him with 8. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Substitution on the court.
Lakers leading by 14. And here is Doncic. He has 6. Smart on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Smart's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Lakers. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide." Back to you, Kev.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. Pass to Smart. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Got a piece of it. Smart with the steal. Doncic with it. Now McGrady defending.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Houston. They're scoreless since the first half. Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Cunningham looking around. Left side, KD. That one a little long. Los Angeles leading by 22. Doncic with it. Now defended by Cunningham. They get it back.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Cunningham outside. It's blocked. The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Reeves in the corner. Hachimura the screen.
Undrafted out of college, Austin Reeves has beat the odds and become an outstanding player.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And Reeves drops them both. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside, KD. Over Reeves. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Durant's got his second basket.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Pass to Bryant. Shoots the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Bryant got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Dinwiddie drives in. The putback. Reeves left side. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reeves has got 8 points.
And perimeter scoring
I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Cunningham outside. Fades. And so it's Los Angeles in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's
25.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Dinwiddie. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
Reeves with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Offensive rebound. Pass to Hachimura. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Sinks the triple.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Durant in the corner. And there's the drive. Over Reeves. Fades and shoots. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
I love how aggressive Reeves is. He does not shy away from contact.
At the line for
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
Well, look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
And just a great job converting those seconds as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. In the corner, it's Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Reeves. Another shot. Rockets with the rebound. Now McGrady. Both loose. It's stolen by Hachimura. Goes up, and it's Bryant missing.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Up again. Pass to Shepard. Now, here is McGrady. He's covered by Hachimura. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got 9 points here in the second half.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Timeout called the Lakers. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Makes it off the glass.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Shepard with the ball. Sefolosha. Rebounded by Smart. And they double up Doncic. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Here's Shepard. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gouting win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
There's the three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Shepard to the middle, and stolen by Leonard. Pass to Doncic. So it's Los Angeles bring this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.